Hello friends, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining this personal power message, an impromptu message for joy and positivity and just sharing the good energy out there, creating more of that energy and space. And thanks for joining. I'm Jen from Personal Power Life Coaching, and I am with you at the moment. It is 1 p.m. in Dubai, and happy Eid to all of our community that is celebrating in this time of the year and in their lives with the family and friends. And so as we all care about our health on some level, if we're listening to this, since we're listening to this, then we do our own unique things that we think are good for our health. And sometimes we don't do the things that we know or feel that are good for our health, and we do the things that are bad. So this is just part of being human, and we're constantly in that balance. Sometimes it feels like a tug of war between the dark and the light, or the good and the bad. But it's very normal, a natural part of being human. We have our ebbs and flows. There is night and day. There is sun and moon, yin and yang. Everything is duality in this world, and it's all about complementarity and flow and balance. And if you think about it, flow is only defined to be a flow because it's a movement. And if you think about it further, a flow is likened to the waves of the ocean, which go up and down. And sometimes they're strong and powerful and aggressive and even violent and unexpected. Sometimes, though, they're mild and gentle, soft, almost invisible as well, and not even there. They're taking a rest. So just like that, we are a reflection of that and an example, an embodiment of that flow and that up and down movement of energy and then physical manifestation. So in any case, as we know that, or as we perceive that from what I'm saying, I am now making the celery juice. And I have just about finished the process. As you can see, I have already juiced nearly 14 ounces, I would think this is. But I still have a little bit more space left over. So I would like to just bring you along for the final portion of the celery juice making experience. Since, celery can be a little bit annoying to juice, frankly speaking. And why? Because you have to wash it thoroughly to really get that dirt and grime from the earth out, because we don't necessarily want to drink that. And if it's not organic, then it may have some added chemicals that we wish to remove. So how do we do that? By washing. So it just takes added time. Now, unless you have someone who does this for you, which I just realized I'm going to put that into my manifestation box. And if we don't have that yet, it's in the pipeline, but for the moment we have to clean it ourselves and get it ourselves. So what we shall do is just go forward in the process. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes you want to stop and just ask yourself, oh, this is annoying. And what is the point of it? I'm annoyed and I just want to stop. But you don't necessarily take action on that sudden thought. You take your time, and then you either do it or you don't. You either juice or you don't juice. You either eat it or you don't eat it, but whatever it is, it happens. So right now, this is happening. Even if I felt any frustration or annoyance, that again, I have to do it, but it's because I want to. So it's about not letting ourselves get lost in the mild thoughts of frustration, which are evanescent and they disappear as well. So with that said, I'm going to bring us into the fold as we now see, and there it is. So I'm just going to finish up these final pieces of celery, putting them into our handy dandy cubings juicer, which I consider to be a blessing from God. I'm thankful for the money that allowed us to acquire it, and I'm thankful for myself for doing it, right? But everything is about working together. So it's not just about us, we are being supported and guided by a higher force. So let's do that. Just add the remaining celery bits. I've already chopped them and cleaned them. And then you just let the machine do the work. You can see that. Churn, churn, churn. All right, and here we are, final pieces. And you can see there where it's coming out, the spout. And the key is now to just carefully open the spout. So let's do that. Still have some pieces left. Okay. So if you have your juicer, go ahead and get it out of the cupboards and the cabinets. Why not? Alright, so let's see. Alrighty. Great. And I think we can add a couple more, since we have it available anyway. Green juice. And actually, celery juice is particularly high in calcium. So if you are looking to improve your calcium density, you're concerned about getting enough calcium for your bones, then you can actually include this juice if you don't want to consume the actual celery. And also you can juice any leafy green vegetables like broccoli or kale, collard greens, the cruciferous vegetables like cabbage as well. And that is fantastic. So as we angle ourselves here a bit more, our juice is just about completed. And that's all that it takes. So we have here our 16 ounces of celery juice. It is high in calcium, it is high in minerals, and it is 16 ounces actually is 60 calories. So in case you are concerned about the nutrition, that's what we've got. So just believe in yourself, believe in the process, and know that you are wonderful, that you are capable, that you can do it, and you just have to believe in yourself. We all just individually have to believe in ourselves, unless you already have that very clear in your mind and in your heart, in your consciousness. Really, it's about what's in our consciousness. And to just do the things that really make you feel good in a healthy, wholesome way, in a balanced way, and just thinking the right thoughts, programming yourself so that you are in the flow of life in the most positive and happy, good feeling way that is imaginable for you, or that is conceivable. And it may be with some celery juice as part of that process. It's high in calcium. This glass that we're drinking has about 21 milligrams or 21% of my calcium requirement, which is really good because not a lot of foods that we tend to consume easily do have high calcium, unless you're very aware and conscious of this. So that's pretty much it. You know, when you feel like giving up, reconsider that thought, or just don't take any action. Just stop and know that it's a thought that can pass, and if it's for your highest good, you can easily let this activity go and move on to something better that is also positive for you, or you will continue to do it, but then asking for help and support from the universe, from source, from yourself, so that you think the thoughts that empower you, such as, my dominant intent, my focus will be to enjoy the process, to enjoy what it's doing for me, to appreciate the vitality that it gives my marvelous, beautiful, divine body, and just allow that to unfold in your life. Great. And this was half of one of these big thick ones. So it had a lot more legs, if I can call it that. It just feels like it's a leg. And yeah, just wash, trim off the ends that are a little bit oxidized and old or dirty, and they'll be fresh and clean and just bright as the green chlorophyll that it is actually. And in it goes, and just tip it back. So that's what we've got, friends. Sending you lots of love, many blessings on this day and in this moment. Keep going. Keep up with those good, healthy habits, such as walking or just smiling when you feel low or down. You have that negative thought, but just know you can think the complete opposite and keep going. And as soon as you just shift that wiring in your brain, possibilities and wonderful, wonderful moments open up and unfold for you. So thank you to everyone. Enjoy your green juices. Enjoy your hydrating beverages. Take it easy. Take deep breaths, and just know that you are so blessed and you have so many beautiful things in this moment, so many beautiful things to appreciate and so much to live for. Life is unfolding and opening up and flourishing for you here and now. So just remind yourself that you're a wonderful person, that you do deserve the best, that you open your arms to life and that you receive the best now, that you are open and receptive to your highest good, to your greatest joy, and that you are led on your path of greatest happiness and well-being. And so it is, and that you will make wise, intelligent, meaningful and satisfying decisions in this day and in every day, and that you're going to feel good no matter what happens, no matter what the day brings. Your dominant focus and intention is to feel good and to feel like you're centered in your right place, in alignment with heart, mind, body, spirit. And that's the sweet spot. So thank you all, friends, new ones and already known. I love you. Thanks for joining. I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching, and we've just created a green juice and now created our positive energy field. So keep going, positive forward focus at its best. And I love you too. Thank you for all the kind words out there. Remember, hug yourself, smile, and tip it back. Green juices, natural, plain, and simple. Bye for now. Namaste.